Special thanks to 26 Bar and Grill, 1223 East Washington Street on the east side of Newcastle for sponsorship of this program. This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle. Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
Did dot did it did dot did it did it baby come home to me. Did dot did it dot. I saw my baby a telegram asking to be my man, begging her to come back home to me. Oh, I dotted my eyes and I crossed my T's, and I'm begging.
Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome. Yes, Monday, June 12th, kids out of school. Summertime here, hot temperatures, warm. We got Four Brothers 45 weather. We got sports. We've got North County baseball. It's all flying in, and organization is now hitting NCTV45. We got our birthday lists already printed out, ready. Happy birthday. And let's get this. I'm doing this first so we can get to the nitty gritty. Happy birthday, Carolyn Locke Anderson, Brittany Ches, Harding James, Frank Dominic. Okay, and also happy birthday to Frank Gagliano, Joy Piscatelli, Susan Camfora, Daniel Foley Ross, and Brandon Dominic, and two different Dominics. How do you like that? Happy birthday to Nettie Bailey, Connie Bertland, Mark Ryan. Happy birthday to, I feel like romper room here, Gerlin Griffin, Richard Vukovic, Helen Hoover, Greg Bashero, Joe Bezoza, Larry Joseph, Patricia Lucas Jenkins, Irva Tarasic, Carmen Sheldon, Peach Capizio, Susan Renee Johnson, Joe Ludovisi, Susan Califoot, Lisa Scarnati Hendrick. Happy birthday to Lance Lampkins, Steve Oslowski, Frank Pedro, Melissa Thomas, Charles Robinson, Dominic DiCaprio, Ryan Kaufman, Michael Vincent, David Simulansky. Okay, now that is the birthday list. Hopefully you get that second piece of birthday cake and light it up on this hot Monday. Now we got all the kind comments that come in as we do the mailbag. How about this? Donardo. This is from Cooking a Castle, and this is regarding the Italian Sicilian recipe exchange. They recognize Cooking a Castle, love our show, and hey, Connie, thanks for the kind words. That's Ms. Britland. Renee, Susan Renee, thank you. Michael Vincent, thank you. As wow, paper sticking together. And also Lisa Scarnati Hendricks, thank you very much. David Simulowski, thank you for those kind words. And look at this, we're all the way. There's Brian Maher. He works in surgery. He's from California. Thanks for watching on the West Coast. We appreciate it. And words can't say how glad I am that it's a nice sunny day and we're into summer. Now we're going to take this break. We're going to stop right back with a whole bunch more after these messages. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chilala and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Funding provided by Four Brothers in downtown Newcastle. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Hey folks, and as we zoom through on this very great Monday, and hopefully you had a great weekend, and maybe you had time to go to the pool, go golfing, enjoy those many avenues that we have here in Newcastle, Lawrence County. Now, I want to take this second to give you some reminders of what's going on in Newswatch today that you're going to want to check out. We're moving ever closer to that golf outing by Butler Health. And remember, the hours have been changed at the Y and the Y Zone for summer hours. Also, keep in mind that we have several things on state news with things happening with tax rebates, the retirement, the Real ID law, and some veterans news and summer safety. So make sure that you kind of keep that in mind as we go breezing through. Now let's get this song of the day and listen up and see what you think.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof.
Now, song of the day, folks. And let's talk about this date in history. Always happy to bring you this. And I always like to move up to like at least the 40s. 1939, the National Baseball Hall of Fame Museum was dedicated in Cooperstown, New York. 1944, Chinese Communist Mao Zedong announced that he would support nationalist leader Chiang Kai-shek in the war against Japan. So Ben Hogan won his first U.S. Open in 1948. And in 1967, check that, 1971, Trish Nixon and Edward F. Cox were married in a White House Rose Garden ceremony. So little information for you there. Now let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner, and little reminder, tonight Cleveland takes on Golden State. My good friend Mr. Walker, he's for the Cavs, but I'm pulling out all the stops. Let's bury them, Golden State, and be done with this. I can't help it. Just can't bring myself to root for Cleveland and wow up there and everything else. So that's that. And over in Major League Baseball, you got those Buccos. Now, they're getting kind of interesting here. They're going to take on Colorado. Cleveland has the day off, and why the heck not? I mean, you're the Indians. They're staying home. They want to watch the Cavs. And here's the thing. Those battling Bucks, don't look now. They're 5.5 games out. They're in last place, but they're only 5.5 games out. Too bad they're going to eke out a couple more wins to be a little more competitive, but then everybody would get traded. The Indians, well, they're 2.5 back of Minnesota. So to give you an idea of what's going on. Now, today in North County baseball, Brady's Run is the place to be as Castlewood takes on the Broadhead Bombers. And that was the Cedar Sports Corner, and I know you're going to want to go up there and get some great food. We're going to take this time out, and when we get back, we've got a lot more right after this.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
This program furnished by a grant from Ferrone Brothers. 2 locations, Newcastle on Mill Street and Wilmington Road in Newcastle. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Hey, and welcome back. Always good to see you. Mark your calendars. Wednesday, June 21st, 6 p.m. at the Confluence. Networks, the key to building business growth. That's what's happening over there at the Confluence, and always a great time. Go over there. They got a lot of things going on for the kiddos too, and a lot of great reading, and so check out the Confluence. Now let's take a look at, yeah, you have it right there. It is Four Brothers 45 weather. Well, last night mostly clear, hit a low of 65. How's your Monday looking? Better put on that asbestos underwear. Sunny, high 89, and I do believe we'll get into the 90s under these clear skies. Now, on Monday night, mostly clear, a low of 67, and the heat continues as Tuesday. Yes, Mr. Doc, there is a 20% chance of rain. However, Doc, I got to tell you, because Doc was on me, there was a 20% chance the other day, and it actually did rain. 2 in 10, sometimes it's going to happen. But the humidity will be up there on Tuesday with a high of 88. So that chance for that scattered shower exists. Tuesday night, chance of rain goes to 30% with a mostly cloudy low of 66. And it's going to be a little bit warm over the next few days. Get ready for it. Now, that was Four Brothers 45 weather. Since it's going to be so warm, why not go to Four Brothers, get some great food, and enjoy that nice, good old air conditioning? I'm going to tell you, it'd be absolutely phenomenal. Now, also continuing on this date in history, Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was found guilty of corrupt election practices in 1971. They had the trial in 1975. Who would have thought? In 1981, Major League Baseball began its 49-day strike. The issue, free agent compensation. And also in 1981, Raiders of the Lost Ark opened in the United States. Now, just to give you some ideas, 1987, U.S. President Ronald Reagan publicly challenged Michael Gorbachev to tear down that wall. 1990, the Parliament of the Russian Federation formally declared its sovereignty. So just to give you an idea what's going on this date in history. Now let's see what's going on with these great sponsors who have a message for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
This programming was made possible by Clark's Furniture Direct in downtown Newcastle. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street.
68.
This program furnished by a grant from Keystone Specialty, Newcastle's party store on Mill Street in Newcastle. Mr. Pizza provided a grant for this program. Mr. Pizza, East Washington Street. You know, here we are back again, and I had to give you a little music history. Cab Calloway suffered a stroke, which he never truly recovered from. He died this November 18th, 1994, at the age of 86. And the reason I say that was great musician, big band type leader, and I just thought that that was a great thing to mention. Remember, going to be a warm one today, so make sure that you keep that in mind. And now it's time to give you that helpful hint. And I don't know. I'm gonna go to the book, but I'm gonna tell you, try and stay away from caffeine. That'll make you feel a little bit warmer. And sometimes ice on the back of the neck. I'm just saying, it's my personal. Don't try it at home if it makes you feel that cools you off sometimes. Now, here you go, a wasp killer. Some wasps find to make their way into your home, but don't panic. Fill a wide mouth jar with a cup of sugar and a cup and a half of water. Yeah, this will attract them. The wasps will be attached to the sugar and drown themselves in the water. On a hot day, they'll cool off and boom, they'll be gone. Now, how to be your wife's best friend, I'm going to tell you. Just take her someplace cool to eat. Don't make her fire up the stove. That's an easy one. I don't need a book for that one, guys. Now, let's take a listen and hear this song of the day.
Down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the
Well, that goes back to the summer of 1964, Under the Boardwalk with none other than the Drifters. That's an appropriate summertime song with the heat being like it is. So find someplace cool. Don't leave the dogs, the kids, or anything in the car because it's going to be hot. Now, I've only got one thing to say, and you've been doing an excellent job doing it. Make sure you tell a friend about NCTV 45. We're available anytime on your time. And also, today, get the lemonade, guys. Make sure you get some lemonade, iced tea, something cold. If you're in air conditioning, then go for that second cup of coffee. And have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.